We said self-knowledge, knowing oneself, must begin knowing the world outside, knowing what is happening in the world, politically, religiously, economically, socially, racially, the class differences, the totalitarian states, leftist, right and center, all that you must observe, one must observe. It is not possible to observe if one is prejudiced. That's very simple and very clear. If I stick to my nationality, to my belief, to my race, and say I cannot possibly investigate, explore, observe the world. So, through the observation of what is taking place outside of each human being, oh Lord, without observing what is going on around us, socially, morally, religiously, and so on, merely to investigate oneself leads to insanity. Because there is the object very clearly to be observed, what's going on. From there you begin. Move from the outer to the inner. Not the inner and then the outer. You can deceive yourself enormously if you begin with yourself. Whereas if one begins from the outer, then goes deeply within oneself, then you will see there is no difference between the outer and the inner. It may be like the sea, the ebb and flow, going out and coming in all the time. Now, to observe oneself, we said, one must be free to look. Freedom implies freedom from prejudice, belief, dogma, conclusion, so that you can observe yourself. Otherwise, you will see what you want to see, or deny what you see. Right? So to observe, there must be freedom. That's simple, right? Now, can we do this as we are talking? Can we, wanting to understand the extraordinary complex structure and the nature of the self, the me, to observe that structure and that nature of this self without any conclusion? If that's very difficult, one cannot do that, then you have blocked yourself. Right? That's simple. Whereas if one is really involved in it, because what one is, the society, the religions, all that is the result. If you are envious, greedy, seeking power, position, you create a society which will bring about what you greed, power, position, and all the rest of it. So how does is it possible to observe oneself without any distortion? Bene? We say, please follow it step by step. We say it is possible only when there is no direction, when there is no motive. Because the motive dictates the direction and distorts the observation, right? That's clear. Then you will say, how can I observe myself without a motive? Because I am full of motives. Motives being reward and punishment, essentially. Isn't it? So can one look at oneself freely without this tremendous tradition of man of seeking reward and avoiding punishment? But just to be free to look, right? Let's do this as we are talking. And in observing, one of the most fundamental questions is, what is a relationship between human beings? Relationship. Man, woman, husband, wife, mother and baby, and so on. Because if our relationship is not correct, I'm using the word correct in the English sense, actual, truthful, right, then we create a society, either a society which is so disintegrating, which is so appalling, or a world of totalitarianism. We create it and accept it.